Hello. Oh, wow. A follow right off the bat. Um, or is that just an old alert? Um, Traction, thank you very much. Yes. First in the chat, first follower. Thank you. Appreciate that. Um, yeah, just getting set up here, but gonna be here in my normal Tuesday spot for the next. You don't count. Of course you count. I wonder. Well, I don't know. Anytime I see the name Shin in the Scrabble community, I have to assume that I know this person. Oh, okay. Never mind. From Barcelona. Got it. Sorry, then I misunderstood. So basically, the Shin family, Austin, Lindsay, and now Leah Shin are very, very notable Scrabble players. Ah, okay, cool. Um, yeah, not to dox. Don't dox yourself too much unless you're okay with that. But yes, understood. Yeah, I know that we have a nice big calendar invite to everybody working on Scrabble to potentially come hang out on Twitch. Which always happy to see my Barcelona brethren and sistren here in the chat. So I am going to go ahead and play a computer just to warm up and have people coming on in. And of course, I will take challenges as I normally do. At some point, I think it would be fun to mix it up and play a little Scrabble Go also. I know that, we're doing mostly Scrabble Web on here, but it could be fun. It's still Scrabble. A lot of enjoyable Scrabble to be had on there as well. Thank you, Chess Bunzo. Chess Bunzo, I have to say, I had a rack against you in Scrabble Go earlier where I was staring at it for a long time, and basically I was like, the rack was something like uh, a tone blank blank, and there was an open E in the triple lane right here, I think. So my rack was so good, and I had two blanks and an E in the triple lane, and I couldn't find anything. And it turns out there wasn't anything. And the play I made is an homage to you. It was an homage to you specifically, but a very sad play. 60-point bingo when I was sure I was missing a triple triple. Okay, computer plays Ibex to start the game. I have bingos for sure. So we can do this. Do I have anything better that underlaps? So clearly, with all these consonants, this is extremely likely to be a vowel if I'm going to play a 7-letter word here. So I'm going to go through. I'm going to say to myself, A. Close but no cigar. I don't think this is a word. And I'm pretty sure it's very likely to just be this. Now we have to think about, do I have some... So I have this. Oh, well, this could be another... Hold on. This is this... Where do I want to put this? Here. This. I don't know. These are probably very, very close. You could spend a lot of time. Oh, why wouldn't I play it here, I think? This is probably a little better just because the resulting board, these tiny little nuances. Hey, Tactics. Hey, Dustin. How are you guys doing? The watching without video emote or whatever not emote, the like badge is so interesting. It must be new. I've only started seeing that recently. But the board after this bingo has one nuance that I do like, which is that there's no E open. The E is such a nice... The E turns some racks that are really not very good into bingos, and I kind of like not leaving one here. So a lot of the other options that I have do leave an E open. This is a very, very tiny thing. You can set the badge to whatever you want, but you're watching with video, then what's the point of having the badge if you can just turn it on and off? I mean, the point is for the lulz, which I appreciate, and you are using it correctly. Yes, it is funny, and I am totally appreciating that. A good decade in which I was born. Let's see if it stays open. This would be very nice. So how is everybody doing today? I don't think I have any. Ooh, stinger. A stinger where my beautiful play gets blocked. Too bad. That's Scrabble. But how's everybody doing today? I hope well. I don't have a ton of anything particularly innovative today. But the beauty of that is Scrabble. You never know what you're going to get with Scrabble. Scrabble is its own box of excitement each and every time you play. It could be something completely bizarre that you've never seen before. So I'm going to be relying on Scrabble today to provide the innovation that I am incapable of having. Dustin had to take a drug test today. Oh man, I hope you passed. I still remember as a kid at day camp, I must have been in second or third grade. One of the older kids, this is like a really formative moment in my life. One of the older kids was trolling the younger kids by walking up to us and saying, "Do you have HIV?" And we said, "No." Because it was like no one wanted to have that, or no one still wants to have that. And then the older kid said, "Are you positive?" And I said, "Yes, I'm positive." And then the older kid was like, "Ha ha, he's HIV positive." And when this happened to me in second grade, I was devastated because I had just been owned for the first time. Basically, that is the first time in my life that I was been officially owned. And it didn't feel good. And since that time, every question relating to drug tests or medical procedures, I take very seriously because I don't want to be owned in that manner again. All right. What am I supposed to play here? This gives up all my consonants. It scores pretty well. I could potentially keep a G instead, which we know Axter Typo would not approve of. We could, this is certainly appealing. It feels like there should be something here. This is a Collins word, not valid here. So I almost have 18. Nighty thingy. Yeah, this doesn't make me I guess I could do this. This is way fewer points. This keeps a much better leave for next turn, but I don't know. For this many extra points, I probably want to play light. And hope I draw consonants? Ugh, I don't know. Let's do it. Let's see what we get. All right, well, I drew a Y. That's going to be better than nothing, I suppose. But, yeah, so it's been a week plus. Hey, Arlong, sorry, didn't see you there in the chat. It's been a minute since I looked. Yeah, all you guys should feel free to challenge me anytime. I'll try to start playing a little faster, so that way, if you guys are wanting to challenge, I will be ready to accept. This feels clearly correct. Let's just go with it. I don't love making this easy scoring spot, but it's hard to make plays in Scrabble without giving your opponent something. This isn't so bad. This spot right here is just a little bit limited. I feel like you could see, Yeah. Yes, Dustin. That was what I was saying. I just popped in really quickly. So basically, when you said worlders, I said something in the chat which was intended to clue you into the fact of trying that word and being shocked that it was valid, because you were trying a bunch of other things that were pretty plausible, but you just happened to land on one that was valid. Yeah, yeah. Okay, this is 50. That's a lot of points. This is also going to be a lot of points. Padroni. It's like jabroni, but not quite. So thanks for the challenge, Aaron. Now I will really play fast so that we can get that challenge in. All right. I mean, this J in the triple lane is not what I love, but I don't know. I think it might improve the computer's baseline scores. Like, the computer is going to score 30 points a lot more often with a J to help it dump some stuff. Like, if it has IAO, it's going to play Jow and get 33. Hey, Brando, I have record of you beating me with whiniest and gits in Battle Royale in January. Yeah. At some point, I definitely am starting to feel the itch to play a little more Battle Royale. I will say that. Let's go ahead and play this. Oh, interesting. The invitation comes back once I've... Is that true? So I have the invitation here. I close it. Well, let me see. Let me show you guys what I'm looking at. I have the invitation here. I close it. And then when I make my next move, it comes back, I think. Yeah, that's not great UX. Make a note of that. So it's gonna be minimized invitations reappear when opponent makes a move. That would be nice to fix. Okay. Keep a running tally of this stuff. So I have a floatier at the very least through this T, and I don't think there... Oh, this is a Colin. I think my bot is working now. Yeah, for new season for sure, but I don't even care. I just want to play and have fun and not worry about getting destroyed. Okay, floatier seems pretty good, and I drew Namaste, which is not valid here. So Namaste, but I bet I have... Well, that's the only 7 in this rack, so if that's true, I might not have anything. So I have this. I have this, which is kind of cool. 50 points for the Hamate. I think this is your Hamate, if I'm not mistaken, because I know baseball players get hit on the hand by pitches, and then they have to sit out a while because they break their hamate, which is very sad. And then they come back and they can't hit for as much power. Back in the days of fantasy baseball. Maybe I have something through this M. Probably not. So computer plays Chi. Puzzle solving. Exclamation point hamate. Should I add a hamate command? I could add a hamate command that it's, specifically queries define hamate. This is pretty good. 50 points is a lot. Do I have I really don't have anything through this J, unfortunately. Like, Jams is not as good as Hamate, I don't think. Well, actually, it's close. In UK English, it might be, because I have this hook. Any bingo that I get is much likelier to play with this hook. But I'm going to go ahead and play this. So I would do a lot of things differently. Oh my God, how many turns can I have a Collins bingo in a row? So I had for hail through the H, and then I had Namaste, and now I'm almost positive that this is a word. So I'm drawing a lot of these, but that's okay. That's okay. All right, Jape. This rack would this rack would eventually become a bingo with an E open. I'm sorry. I apologize. For those not following the pun, that's a pun. A very sad pun. So I want to use my U and V. Where can I do that? There's no E open for eventual, just to make it absolutely clear what my pun is. Dustin's getting it. Very good. Thank you for being patient with me. I guess it's reasonable to play something like love, and this leave is good with this, but just the open S here alone is going to bingo a ton. That S is just sitting there waiting to get used. So let's go ahead and do this. Okay, well, sometimes you draw nice combinations. But do I actually have something here? Let's see. I have unfasten. Unfasten does not fit. I have O P Q R S T. I know my alphabet. Well, okay, so the computer blocks the S, but now I feel like it should be even easier if there is a 7-letter word in here. Well, it's not obvious that it's going to go down. Okay. I could be missing it. Playing jive at B12. B12. Oh, very interesting. 4 points fewer and keeps the J out of the triple lane. That's interesting. That could be worth it. 4 points. I think the J in the triple lane is not quite as bad. I don't know. It might be okay. I think on that board there might have been enough of other options that putting the J there isn't so bad. There was already this R open to a triple. It's not nearly as bad as if the R were here, because then you would get like big Z plays here and other stuff. But that's a good suggestion. Maybe it was right to sacrifice points there. But it's too late for that now. All right. So 12 vowels and 14 consonants. Oh, unsafest. Yeah, I hadn't spotted that yet. So maybe I would miss that. But it got blocked before I could finish off my search. Okay, the unseen letters are actually predominantly vowel. It feels very vowel heavy. Having it be close. This is the interesting thing about vowel consonant ratio is when you start a game of Scrabble, the vowel consonant ratio is something like 56 to 42. So it's pretty skewed towards consonant and two blanks, or 56 to 40. Yeah, I think that's right. 56 to 42. 9, 9, 12, 8, yeah. So already you have a slight consonant over representation. So with a vowel consonant ratio of 12 to 14, this is actually kind of vowel heavy, even though it's not 50-50. It is a slightly higher percentage of vowels than normal, and that's all you really need to bingo a lot of the time. So, paid promotion, folks. We love going to Subway to get our Scrabble fix, don't we, folks? I myself treated myself to a Subway sandwich in Washington, D.C. at the School Scrabble Championship. It tasted great. We loved it, every minute of it, and I'm so proud to be playing footlong right here. Great. It's almost done. Yeah, eat fresh, ad. Yeah, should I actually can run ads. I can run a 1 minute ad break. I would never do that because it would make absolute tiny fractions of a penny and it would alienate the very few of you that are here. So I'm not going to run ads, but I have that ability on the Twitch dashboard. I feel like Subway has done something with Scrabble before. I don't know if I'm hallucinating. What brands have done stuff with Scrabble, and why haven't more of them? I feel like I have some vague recollection of that. Okay, so all those vowels I was talking about, I have them now, so I'll just play this, not empty the bag, draw the Z. It's all good. Not spending that much time thinking about these moves. Yeah. Yes. Some of us strategy, certainly not me. Certainly not me. I'm not. I wish I were so gifted, so to speak. Or well, I don't know. Actually, not sure I do. Confusing where I took the subway to the Scrabble tourney. Yeah. No, I don't know why I'm feeling like they had some, or maybe it was like McDonald's that does brand stuff like that from time to time. Okay, computer has DDNRT. I'm about to go overtime. It would probably be nice if I did. Oh, I could do something clever like this if I were able to then follow up with a Z play. I guess I don't. Well, what if I do Zoea? That I could just have Tiz, which would be unblockable. No, would it be? Trod would block it, but I don't think it's going to play Trod. Against a human, this wouldn't work. But there's probably better sequences anyway. The reason this would work is the computer's just going to play the highest scoring move. It's fun to think about stuff like that, but yeah. Oh, maybe I could do this. Yeah, this is what I should do. Because the computer's definitely not going to play here. No vowels at all. Then I come back with a Z play to the triple that scores decently well. It's probably a decent sequence. Subway promotion in Scrabble in 2009. Okay. I feel like it's something in my mind. Something in my mind there. McDonald's did have the Monopoly thing, and I feel like that was exposed for being a scam. Like, didn't people get upset at McDonald's for the really rare Monopoly things not being like ever gettable from their whatever drinks, wherever you rip the tickets off. All right, let's play Arlong now. Let's have some fun. And okay. A nice rack to begin for me. I'm sure there are a lot of 8s with this. And of course, there is a 7 as well. So it's going to be very difficult for Aaron to avoid dodging me bingoing here. That's it. It was the boardwalks. Yeah. So there were too few boardwalks for anybody to actually, yeah. So it's like a lottery, which is all right. It's McDonald's. It's their right to do their promotion, as they wish. It would be funny to do a Scrabble one though, where you have to collect all the Scrabble tiles and then there's like 3 blanks. There's like 3 blanks in the entire world on the soft drink cups. That would be fun. Let's do it. All right. Job. I don't know. There's probably not too much to think about here. Let's just play this. This looks bingo-like. There is a Collins bingo with these letters through an H. That might be it, actually. Let's think. Is there something through an A? I don't know. I don't think so. I would assume if I'm not seeing it quickly through an I or an E or an A, that it's not there, but maybe it is. Yeah, I do. I feel like Scrabble things that I've seen before include Sports Center, Shaq, and Stuart Scott, R.I.P., and I think Kenny Mayne playing Scrabble on a bus, and Shaq is playing cues over and over again. He's playing Shaqalicious, Shaq-deful, whatever, just a million variations of Shaq. And then Stuart Scott says to Shaq, "How do you get so many cues?" And Shaq says, "Don't worry about it." In his Shaq voice. That was my best attempt at Shaq. What do you guys think of my Shaq impression? Do we want more Shaq from me? Should I play a full Scrabble game in Shaq character? Let your opinions fly in the chat. I don't know if Dustin's trolling me. Maybe he's trolling me. Hey Nits, nice to see you. Oh. Yeah, oh, okay. Yes, in the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, I guess movie / book. Yeah, it was pretty chocolate factory so white. Hashtag for sure. I think I still remember a couple of the names, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, one of the kids from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory was Veruca Salt. Does my memory serve me correctly? I've always seen that word and laughed that a plantar wart. That was the name given to that bratty girl. Veruca, which looks like a woman's name, but actually means a wart on your foot. Beautiful. That's what we love. Mike TV? Oh, I don't remember that. I don't remember that somehow. Okay. HAE, the play. Hey, hi, everyone. Welcome to twitch.tv/Scrabble. Hi. Okay. My mind is immediately going here, but I don't think anything fits. I don't think I have the right stuff to make a play going all the way down there, so I'm going to have to come up with something else. This is a word. This isn't a good play, but something like that might be okay. Man, I really don't want to miss bingo here. Why does it feel like I could be doing that? Okay, I guess I could just do Rolf. This doesn't feel very good. What about... This isn't a word. This doesn't feel smart. This is probably... Mike TV is only in the book. Oh, he is in the books. Mike TV. I wonder, yeah, what's the full cast of characters other than Veruca Salt? Is there one named Dudley? I feel like Dudley is just a classic. I could be confusing with Harry Potter. Dudley is such a it's just the most British name. Dudley is also a character in Street Fighter, some of the newer Street Fighters, who has the funniest theme music. I think he has the best music in the game. My favorite. All right. If I do this is just so... I don't know. This is just kind of needless. This is a very easy thing to hit hard. So I don't want to do this, but maybe I should just suck it up. Violet Beauregard. That's right. Um, yeah, Nits coming from Italy. Nits, I have to. You know what, Nits? I give you permission to not, if you don't want to, or if you do, that's great, and we love having you here. But I give you permission today, and only today, or however long you're in Italy, to not watch every second of the stream. Only this is a one-time offer. Unless, well, I mean, I guess the offer can extend anytime you go back to Italy. But I officially am announcing that you have mitigating circumstances to not be present for this stream. So there you have it. Very generous of me, I must say. This is the type of person I am. All right, I don't want to do this. I could play Rolf, but I'm not going to. We're going to play this and not draw any vowels and have some fun. We're going to have some fun with it. Actually, this is a pretty good play. So if that stays open, I'll be okay. If it doesn't, I will regret. Well, I will have this. So, okay, never mind. I'm okay. You're welcome. But yes, good to be chilling. So for me, if anyone's wanting a personal update, what's going on with Will? Had a wonderful visit from one of Allison, my wife Allison's best friends from college this Saturday, and then got the call this morning that said friend tested positive for COVID. So today, this morning, I did a little testaroo and it came back negative. And we're gonna just hope that's legit. Hope we're not in trubs, because that would be a shame. I have avoided it to this point in time. Nice, Dustin. Wow, quickly with the callback. Both of you, chest bun, you trolls. You guys are bringing the heat here. All right, crime for 50 points is a great example of why plays like this are not smart to do. I really increased the score that Aaron was going to get on this play by quite a bit, but I did it anyway just because I couldn't bear to play for fewer points, and that's an instinct that I have to live with. Yeah, it was negative. The test was negative. Not sure. I think Allison's getting her test, and hopefully that's negative too, and we can just continue to be negative Nancy's. I am planning, assuming all goes well, I haven't changed my plan to travel up to Montreal, QC. Maybe, I don't even know if there could be some kind of collab content at some point with Axer Typo, but I will be in the vicinity of none other than Josh Sokol, Axer Typo, this weekend, among other people. Very excited. The only thing that can put a damper on it would be the specter of illness. So let's just hope that is a non-issue. But yeah, excited for that. And then the Axer Love, whatever. Axert Love. Or Axert Wander Love. Isn't that what that is? I think that's what that's called. Axert Wander Love. Oh, this actually reminds me that I had a bunch of emotes to add to the channel that I forgot to, but the emotes are the Scrabble Go emojis. So maybe I can put those on. I think they take some time to be approved. Where do I do viewer rewards emotes? Yeah, okay. Let's see if I can add these. Let me just see if I try to add one, what it will do. Probably it won't let me fix the plane while it's in the air here with respect to adding emotes while the stream is live, but you never know. Maybe it will. Let me try this. Let's try this little guy first. Okay. The emotes aren't transparent enough. So I'm going to need to knock out the transparency. Let's see what happens if I do that. Oh, it is transparent. Never mind. Okay. Let's see what happens if I try to upload this. This little guy is so cute. He's very cute. Hello. I'm calling this hello. Okay, it's pending approval. Too bad. I should have done this earlier. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to deliver you guys piping hot emotes right to your doorstep in the midst of the stream. Yeah, but I don't know what's the difference, but on my Twitch channel, I can get the emotes instantly approved. I think it has to do with like if you have a bunch of them already that have been inoffensive, they just trust you that you're not gonna start being offensive with them. Yeah, if it's not here, yeah, or your money back. That's right. That's right. All right. Bone is the play. So this board has nice hooks for S. Very few open tiles except for the new letters of bone. I have a blank and no S. So I kind of want to keep these lanes open, but at the same time, a play like this is probably the most I can get here. Unless I have some, I don't know. I mean, this 22, leaving the E open so that I can bingo through it. I mean, I don't think that is a justified point sacrifice. I think I have enough going for me elsewhere on the board that I don't have to do that. But I would really like to get rid of some combination of like waxy. The word I want to play is waxy. I don't think I will be able to play that word. Okay. Again, X is really not what I want. But I'll do this just because I will continue to have a decent sized lead. And now I even draw extremely well. I bet do I have something through the C? This is a Collins word. It feels very close to something here. A, E, I. All right. Unless I'm missing something obvious through that C, I'm just going to dump the X and keep the board nice and open. Lynx was close in terms of like quality of play. Did I miss something bad? Is this a troll of some sort? Did I miss something bad? Or just that I should have done that? Anyway, all's well that ends well because I'm going to draw something good from the C here, or that I'm going to play something good from the C. Or if not that, I'll have something like Janitor here. Lynx was close. Add an insertion. I don't know. I had a better play either in that spot or with the other L with EL. You can if the play is dead, you can let me know. Otherwise, once I bingo, you can tell me what I missed. I'm not understanding. I'm sure I missed something. I had AR. Oh, larynx. I could play larynx. Yeah, that would be pretty good. W blank. That would be best. Yep, for sure. Wasn't thinking going that long. Yes, like that play. So, but of course, imprecision will eventually be rewarded as I will get, oh man, what do I even have here? Creating, cresting, gerontic, any number of stuff. And it should be noted that in general, in this sort of position, if you have gerontic playing down to the G, and if you have something playing down from the C, it's probably better to play down, just because if you play up, it creates much more space for bingos, whereas playing down, everything is all blocked up already. So it does, these types of nuances matter. I think I'll play creating for this reason. Ugh. Good letters. Good letters again. So, yeah, it's always good to draw the Z. Not 100% sure where I will play it super productively. I don't think I have... Do I have a play with Z here? Not really. I guess I have this. That's solid. I mean, that is the night... Ooh. Okay, that certainly changes things a bit. Gray for 33. It's going to be hard for me to do much with this spot because it has to be OE here. Maybe this is worth it. I don't know. This spot is... It's not terrifically dangerous this way because the G really stops a lot of parallels, but I would prefer not to leave this part open. This is actually a little more dangerous as an easy place to bingo. So if I were to play Toad here, it does create a spot to play Ego or a Go, but that's not nearly as bad, I don't think. This seems all right. MUZ isn't wonderful, but the resulting board after this is quite poor. I really not have a good Z play anywhere. I suppose I don't. Okay, so we'll do this. See what we get. Pretty good, actually. This is nice and balanced. I don't think I would necessarily play this, but I have it available if I need it. This is a pretty simple play that scores decently and opens nothing at all. I wonder if I have, like, Zalami. Something in that area would be nice. So, yeah, we'll see. Negative test. The test did not troll me. I guess that would be if being told that I had misspoken and accidentally indicated that I was HIV positive to somebody at day camp. If that qualifies for being owned, then actually getting COVID-19 would probably be a real own. But then again, if that's true, many people have been quote unquote owned against their even people that take serious precautions. So I don't know if I want to go that far. But all right, I could play this. That's 32. We love this. We had footlong. Now let's take a minute to thank our very generous sponsor, Amazon. I'm sure that Amazon has to do with this website in some way, shape, or form, probably via Amazon Web Services. So thank you very much to Amazon for all you do. Hashtag ad sponsored stream. Yeah, I mean, Zonula gets rid of the U, which we generally like with 2 U's, 2 V's, a W unseen. There is also a Q. So maybe I just play Amazon, and if I draw the Q, I'm happy. And I live with A underlaps because they don't open anything. I don't know. I mean, A underlaps with A parallels happen after this too. I'm just less upset with them because they close the board down a little bit, but I don't think I need to play this. Maybe what else could I do? Maybe this. This is not easy to hit this Z at all. It blocks off the S hook on this, which could open the board and score really well. This hooks with almost nothing. One R. That's it. Oh. Did I just minimize? Oh no, I gotta get back quick. I gotta get back quickly, or I'm gonna disconnect. I hit some kind of keystroke on my keyboard to close the game. Please. Thank you. Oh, but I'm not logged in. I have no time. All right, hopefully I didn't just forfeit the game. All right, let's just get this down now before I lose. COVID conspiracy theory that if you take ginger tea, it'll make it less likely you get any serious infection. Interesting. That's hard to say. I'm not saying. I feel like the restorative properties of tea are well documented, and in general, I do feel like certain things like tea that human beings have been doing for like thousands of years are very likely to, not that everything that humans have been doing for thousands of years is necessarily the best way or correct, but I do feel like if humans have been doing things for sufficiently long, it's pretty good evidence that there's something redeeming or important about that thing that they're doing. So I don't want to get into like justifying every ancient practice, but I mean there's stuff like that I feel is could be true. All right. But again, I'm not looking to get banned for disinformation or whatever here. I'm a big believer in vaccines as well, and at some point I've had 3 doses. I've had my 2 main doses, and instead of a booster, I got a 3rd dose because I am in the immunosuppressed group. And at some point, I'll get the 4th. There is this idea that you're supposed to wait to get the 4th until the fall and winter because that's when things are going to be bad, which is like, oh man, it's not bad enough right now. But apparently that's a thing. I probably would play Swum here, actually. I have too many clunky letters. I'm looking at this spot here as a way to play, Mug or something. But I think Swum looks decent to me. That's not a word. Yeah, let's go ahead and play Swum. I think the board is quite poor now. And my rack is also poor. When COVID first broke out, ginger impossible to find for the next month. China hogged all the surprise. Yeah, you can think back to that time period and think about the things that the run on toilet paper, for example, is very interesting. I mean, hand sanitizer, we get, right? We get hand sanitizer. Why would that start to get purchased in such huge amounts? Toilet paper was in general because everybody thought that it was like an apocalyptic event or something. But basically the toilet paper shortage was like entirely irrational panic, I think, was the ultimate understanding of like, yeah, it's everybody is buying it because they see the scarcity due to everyone else buying it. And anytime you see it on the shelves, you buy a ton of it because you think everyone else is going to. It's like textbook herd mentality without rationality or logic behind it. All right, antique. I don't have a play here. I can't play Drog. I don't have anything. That's a shame. What am I supposed to do here? Druts. Something like this would be great. Some TZ word. Unfortunately, I don't have it. What's the difference between a 3rd dose and a booster? Is just, I think the... Oh, is it the same amount? I thought not. I thought there was some reason that I had to be very careful and ask for the full dose. But yeah, I should probably know that. All right, let's do this just because I can bingo a lot if I draw 2 vowels. Dragnet, darting, gardent. Okay. Yeah, all right, fine. You want me to win so bad? I will. I've been dared to win by the tile bag. And that is what is going to happen here. So, all right, this game's going to wind down. If anyone else wants to hop into the queue, I'll be happy to play a game of any type. Let's just say less than 20. Let's not do 45 minutes. If you are wanting to do 25 minutes, that's okay. We can do it. I will probably endeavor to play my turns a little faster in that game. Third dose a bit more intense. Yeah, I have had pretty good reactions to all of my COVID stuff so far, for sure. It definitely is doing its thing. All right, N for Nova, but I think it's fine if I just play darting. All right. Uh-oh. We have the disconnect flow. Hopefully, at least it's the end of the game. I don't think Aaron has a bingo here. Yeah, I guess I don't know for sure what the difference is. Oh no, Aaron. Come back. Although the game is essentially over here. Website giving issues, yeah. Well, at least we got through the bulk of the game. Sorry about that. Obviously, that is frustrating. But, there we go. Very nice, Dustin. I like this. Resign. That's a nice emote. Have to subscribe to Dustin's channel. Get my hands on that. Hey, Jeremy, how are you? Yeah, Jeremy, I was thinking, I forgot that if I try to log on to Scrabble Go, I had this idea that I was going to try to, waffle, and thanks for the challenge, Dustin. I will accept this now. I was going to try to multitask between Scrabble Go and Scrabble Web, but I forgot that the site doesn't like you having both of those open at once. The accounts are linked, so I think that's part of it, but yeah, I would have had to make a second account or something, which I could do, but I think it's probably better if ever I do a Scrabble Go stream on here that we just focus on that instead of try to multitask anyway. All right, Dustin opens with woof. The sound a doggy makes. This is very uninspiring, but I feel like there's very little chance that I have anything better because I need to use one of my 2 U's. The Y is my strongest scoring tile, and it plays parallel here, and I'm able to play something at least. So let's just do this. Hope for the best. What happened with the site was I made the play, but it never gave me tiles from the bag. So I refreshed the page and could not reconnect. Internet connection is fine though. Do you mind my asking what browser are you using? If it's just Chrome, then I don't know. Not much to. I think Chrome is in general. Okay, Firefox. Yeah. So for whatever reason, and we haven't pinpointed this yet, Firefox seems to give people way more problems than Chrome does. Also, Microsoft Edge. That's not to say that's the answer is for us to fix it on Firefox, not for people to do that. Yeah, Jeremy, 0 chances to earn more legendary cards. Yeah, Arena and Jazz. None for Springtime. Yep. So I don't know what there is currently in Puzzle Path. I had tried to get one in Puzzle Path too. I did do Adventures and I got the card there, but I'm completely agreeing with you that the right, see? I'm trying to log on. It's not letting me. I was going to check. Okay, hold on. We don't want to forfeit this. But yeah, I'm totally agreeing that I think everyone is aware that there need to be more opportunities to get the legendary cards for sure. So that I basically can confirm that we are fully aware of that. And that I'm sure tuning is forthcoming. So what that means for the current collections, I'm not sure. I know that's not really a satisfactory answer. Not really a satisfactory answer if you're like trying to complete the collection right now, and it's just not possible to do given the scarcity of those cards. But yeah, that's really all I got there. So nuked, probably what I'm supposed to do. EG is not very good. I would surely play Kedge. I guess I'll play nuked. I'm not imagining. Oh boy, that's nice. That's a pretty good draw. Nice balanced letters and S to go with it. I don't think I have anything to this N. Yeah, they should be. Yes, it should be. Yeah, I'm Jeremy. Totally agreed. That is absolutely my experience as well. Normally, I don't pay super much attention to the collection system, but I did pay extra attention to it just because at first, like, I was definitely relating a little bit to player concerns with it, but actually, I have come to actually kind of like it. I think that it once it's tuned properly, it has potential to be significantly better than the previous way, just to create more of a pathway to get tiles from older collections that you haven't that have expired and stuff like that. So I really actually think it has great potential. So the tuning will help for sure. But I'm agreeing with all of your feedback here. So and what's more, I think the team internally agrees with a lot of it as well. So I think those fixes will for sure happen. Arlong says he played Crime. He had numeric. Oh yeah, that's right. I just had that. I had whatever Crinum blank. So you just had, or well, you had an E there. So slightly different, ever so slightly different, but almost the same. Yeah, the frame names on the screens. I think we actually mentioned that the two of us were. I remember last stream we were discussing that that's a big thing. So my wife Allison loves to pick my tile for me. Every so often, I'll present my phone to her and say, "Here, pick my new tiles." And she'll scroll through and decide, give me a cute animal, give me a piece of sushi. Currently, I have the chalkboard tile, or the blackboard tile from back to school. But yeah, it's much harder to see that stuff without the labels that there used to be. So, agreeing again. I mean, I agree with that. And those are things I think can be fixed in relatively short order, I hope. All right. This could be good. 36. I would like to keep my S here for sure, but 36 points is a lot of points, as we know. I don't think I have a great play with dabs. Make me dab. On my own channel, that is a channel point reward. If I could keep, what would be my best move that keeps this S, I guess, would be, I'm trying to think to myself, how can I keep this S? And there's really no, I don't think there's any way. I think this has to be my play here, unfortunately. We love S's, but okay, all right. What can you say? What can you say when you're drawing like this? I feel like the last few streams I have been drawing quite well for sure. I'm drawing a lot of good racks pretty consistently. I appreciate everybody challenging me, and I feel bad because I'm drawing so well, and it ain't right. But the pendulum always swings back and forth, and I'll take it now while I can. So yeah, for me, I had mentioned that hopefully I remain asymptomatic and free of COVID. Going to be playing a over-the-board tournament with Axer Typo, who should be streaming on Thursday still, even though he will be preparing. Oh, there we go. Matinees, very nice. Lets me play Smolders for 89. And oh, this needs to stay open. Really needs to stay open. Need that. We'll see if Dustin comes up. If Dustin plays like in for 2, we're gonna know he's stream sniping. We'll know he's stream sniping if we get hit with that. But yeah, quiet. I think mostly quiet month in June, and then July is when all hell is going to break loose on the Scrabble calendar. As Strategy well knows himself, there will be lots and lots of Scrabble events on the calendar. So first will be the normal Albany July 4th. We'll see if I go to that one, just because the week after that is the Word Cup, WGPO's annual championship event. And then a couple weeks after that is the Scrabble Players Championship, NASPA's event. So 2 huge championship-style events, a couple weeks apart. No idea yet. I have every expectation that both of those events will be watchable on Twitch. We'll see where. Still working on where they will be. Chess Bunzo says, see you all at the Word Cup. Can't wait to meet you, bud. That will be fun. It's always a treat. I met a few Twitch friends at the School Scrabble Championship for the first time, including the Brasowski brothers, 2 wonderful boys that are very much fixtures on Scrabble Twitch, but that I had never met in person because I only started really streaming a lot once the pandemic hit and we weren't seeing anybody. Jeremy, the event that I just alluded to, there is an event in Albany, New York. That's a little ways upstate, obviously. If you're in the New York, New Jersey area, it might be 3 or 4 hours. Might be a long trip. It would be, Jeremy, it will be awesome. If you make it out to in-person Scrabble event, I guarantee you have a really good time. It's going to be fun. Especially given that you already sort of have a background in knowing what these types of events are like in a different game. I think you will enjoy it and meet a lot of people that you may know of on here, or who are the experience that I had was that I feel like I met a whole bunch of people that were like friends I hadn't met yet, basically. Kind of like a tribe. A long-lost tribe that I didn't know I belonged to was the honest-to-goodness feeling that I had. So I play Paranoia. Not a very good rack, but then again, how bad could the rack be if I can score 63 points with it? But it can be pretty bad if I don't have an open end. So I happen to have an open end. I was extremely afraid that I wouldn't have an open end. I was extremely suspicious and afraid that the N would be closed down. I was deeply suspicious and concerned. I was gripped by something deep inside me, an anxiety, an upsetting feeling that the N would be closed down, and fortunately it wasn't. We'll play Jived here. Oh my god, look at these blanks just coming hot and heavy. This is going to be a weird rack for bingoing, certainly. It looks like... I feel like I might have something here. I don't know. Almost certainly it would be an 8 through a vowel on the board, which I don't think it's going to be too difficult to fit that. So we'll see. Yeah, the drawing is silly. Yes. Yeah, strategy was trying to push back on my claim that I was drawing super well, at least as far as smolders. But now, having drawn paranoia through an N and immediately drawn into the first blank, I think it is fair to say that this has been a solid game for me, plucking the tiles out of the bag. So yeah, July is going to be pretty intense. I will say that I feel in general that my word knowledge is still good. I don't think I've taken on that much water there. I really have never studied less. Normally, I'm very transparent with the fact that I am extremely diligent with my word study. I don't think I've ever studied a ton of hours a day studying the Scrabble dictionary, but what I can say is that I probably spent literal years, 3, 4, 5 years solid, where I would study some amount of Scrabble words each and every day over that span, without question. And this past year and a half, way less than ever. So I'm a little concerned about that. But I do feel like in general I see stuff pretty quick and that I'm reasonably prepared to play Scrabble at a decently high level this summer. So we'll see. Obviously, you can always, do a little refresher, do a little prep, and start to see words even faster. The point is to see words as fast as you can. So if you know a word well enough that you would see it after 10 seconds of looking, that's great. But you can study and learn to see it instantly after no time looking. So there's kind of a maddening level of, you can always improve a little bit more. But yeah. Yeah, the Reyanked. I have been doing the last week or so. I have been doing it just to see how I can do. I will say, this is a sneak preview. I'm gonna say this right now. I fully expect to play, and also I need to figure out when the deadline is to mess around like this, because it could have passed anyway. So there may be no point in me even saying this. However, I will say that the thought has crossed my mind that once again, it might be fun for me to play NWL at the SPC. So I was curious just to see if I were to switch back, to what extent am I going to get confused? Where am I at with my ability to keep the lexicon straight? Obviously, I play NWL pretty often on stream. I don't feel like I try too many Collins words in these games. I feel like I'm able to play, this is my second or third NWL game of the stream. I feel like most of the time, if I see a Collins word, I know that I can't play it. I'll put it on the board and say to you guys, I can't play this. So there are a whole bunch of reasons why I would do that, but the biggest reason would just be that it's kind of fun. I don't know. It's kind of fun to me to go back and forth, mess around a little bit. That being said, I fully expect I will play Collins in both, just because every event from this point on in my Scrabble career, I should really be thinking of it as like a step ladder to be eventually getting to, hopefully we get back to in-person World Scrabble Championship, and I would like to do well in those. So yeah, we'll see. I don't know. As Kenji says, if you play, I'm gonna Collins phone you. Hey, be careful. I'm pretty good with that stuff. I will probably catch you. I have my cheat sheet. Is there a way to find out the difference between the US and US NWL dictionaries in Scrabble Go? Yes. I bet that's something that I can get for you. They're very, very close, but it's going to be a bunch of expurgated. Yeah, you're right. I know that link is probably playscrabble.com. Sorry that it's getting bopped by the auto mod. Yeah, it's the dictionaries are going to be super close. So the words that aren't in US Merriam-Webster on the app and that aren't currently playable on here, there's not a ton of them, at least from 2 to 8 letters in length. So it'll be a pretty quick list. The difference between Collins and both the Merriam-Webster and NASPA lists is quite large by comparison. But yeah, I bet we can. I bet somebody is able to get that. That somebody might be me. All right, is there possibly a bingo through this O? I don't think so. What would it end in? This? Yeah, probably not. Pancetta is an 8. Okay, if I was going to try to keep my vowel here, where would I achieve that goal? Keeping vowel, maybe here. Is this worth it? This would be 10 points, keeping my A, whereas I could just play this or this. I guess I'll play this. Yeah, 20 points is way too much. I think I have to do this. There we go. Okay, there we go. Had to shuffle a little bit. Yeah, Jeremy, for sure. Not surprising. Even just the 2-letter words and stuff are likely to be hugely helpful. QIN, that's definitely going to help. Arlong also says... Nitz and Arlong played NWL for several weeks, still catching her playing Collins twos. So the oh right, I could have just played Pitt there. Yeah, that's not good. Totally missed that. And look at that, a bingo. And I'm in a tricky spot here because I don't have great letters to play through this O. So we'll see what I have available here. Man from Acme says, where are the kitties? When I last saw them, they were all downstairs lazing on the carpet in the sun. I am very surprised, frankly, to not see a cat having wandered up here yet. So we'll see. I would expect that we will get cat content before the stream is over, but hard to say. All right, so I'm up by enough that I feel like something like this is probably pretty conclusively going to win, even though it leaves GTX blank, which is not great, but I don't know what else I really have that I can play through here. And the C is the perfect letter to really cut stuff off. I guess this is still a possible bingo lane, but even then I should be able to weather it. It would be great. Maybe I should just play like Nyx. No, that can't be right. I think the blank has enough flexibility. I guess the R of Paranoia. I could play Nyx here. I don't know if I can live with losing a game because I leave all this stuff open. So I'll play Con. Con takes an E in Collins. Yeah, the cats. Yes, they're around. I don't know how on brand it is for me to let cat cam. Oh, paranoiac. Shit. I totally forgot about that. I wonder if I would see that if I was focusing. Probably not, actually. I was not thinking about any weird hooks to this at all. Nice. That would be very fun to play. Didn't think of it. Obviously, I didn't have a vowel, so it takes the sting out of it a little that I would have had to burn a blank, but still not great to not even think of that. But that's okay. All right, Zag cuts the gap quite a bit, but there's not a lot going on anywhere else on the board. So I'm probably in decent shape here. Good place to play my X. I don't know. I guess I could just do this. It's kind of dumb. This, I'm sure I can lose to plays through the O if I get super unlucky. Maybe there's, what is there even through this O? Yeah, why don't we just block the O off and hope for the best. It's going to be tough to bingo on this board here. Yeah, Paranoiac be very nice. The other C is over here, so it's basically if I want to, I could play chart, but that's not very. It's much better when it's an actual C, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. Is there something that I can get hit with through this D? Habitude? Probably not. All right, well, Dustin had the Q without much going for it, so I should be fine here. Habitual. Okay. If I have some crazy thing down from the K, probably not. Do I have? Is that worth doing? RRT is not very likely to help me very much. Hey, thank you very much for the follow. It doesn't pop up on my list. Dandelion. Nice. I like that name. Welcome aboard. Just playing some Scrabble. On playscrabble.com here. Sure, let's just, I don't know. Let's just cut to the chase here. Hittable, hopefully. Oh, I drew a U, so that's nice, but I don't know where this will play that productively, but that's okay. All right, so I didn't, I kind of slid into the finish line a little aghast. Oh my God, again. Yeah. Crap. Yeah, I totally missed it. Strategy is all over me today with my blunders. Yeah, that would be significantly better just to get a whole bunch more points, and maybe I give myself slightly better chances of playing out. Yeah, I mean, I always dock myself like the streamer like 5 to 10% of I'm talking, I'm trying to read chat, I'm trying to do other stuff. I feel like it's already amazing enough what somebody like Hikaru Nakamura can do. He's playing Blitz at a ridiculously high level while being pretty interactive in the chat. He doesn't seem to suffer terrifically much when he's doing that. That to me is like the most impressive thing about him, because I feel like I definitely suffer slightly when I'm streaming compared to when I'm not streaming and fully focused, which does, I mean, that stands to reason, of course, but like I would love it if that weren't the case. I would love it if I could just, channel that level, but I don't think that's meant to be. All right, Bite is the play unless Dustin has a massive play ready with his LAH. I should be fine to finish this one out. Let's see, what's a good place to play? I don't know. We can play here. LAH should not be too damaging to me, and there it goes. All right, well, drew very well, made a few boo-boos in this game for sure, including missing the C-hook here. Although that wasn't, I don't know, it was going to be tough. I would have to burn the blank. Aghast. And then I missed something else. I can't remember. Oh, right. On Pat, I could have just played through this I significantly better, keeping a vowel. So it goes. All right, Q is open. Let me see. Have I missed any chats here? Going back up. I don't know if I actually made the mental connection to say hello to Gertchie. Thank you very much for stopping by. Yeah, GG, Dustin. That was a toughie. Now you're watching without audio, according to your icon. So you're testing that out. Nice. Good job, Twitch. That's very important. Mad Mungo, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome. So, okay, I'm happy to play a game against a bot we'll play. Dustin was chatting, but it wasn't pipping, I think. Or maybe that was from a previous chat. What did you say? Watching without audio. You silly. Oh, it's Blastoise in the chat. Now, Blastoise last week defeated me handily in a very impressive game, I might add. Blastoise played great last week. So he's back for another challenge. And I know to be wary of this fellow. Very, very talented player. Going first. At some point, did I say handedly? I think I said handily. Mindedly is a word, though. I think mindedly is good in NWL, or is it Collins only? This is why I shouldn't switch. I think mindedly is NWL. I remembered it being added, but it's unminded. Unminded is Collins. That's I think. I know there's a word like this. Yep, that's it. There it is. So I knew there was a word like that was Collins only. Beth Mix, hello. Or yellow if I'm responding in kind. Nice to see you. All right, Keto is the first move of the game. This is very likely to be involved in whatever play I make here. I don't think I have a bingo here, but it's worth just quickly saying, do I have one through the E? Do I have one? How about this? Literary. I'm sure somebody's written this exact spelling in the history of human communication. I know someone's written this down before. Come on, you know it. Somebody has. But unfortunately, it's not going to do me any good here. I could play Larry. That looks pretty good. I have 2 A's, 2 R's. I want to get rid of one of each. I want to get rid of my Y. I want to use my L for Keytall. So all of that together makes me want to make a play like this. Maybe I should do this, actually. This is probably a little tougher. This is a little tougher with the same letters to parallel. If Blastoise doesn't have an E, he's going to find it very difficult to score much. So we'll do this. Well, hold on. Now I'm curious about... Okay, well, we can't do that because EY. But something like this, maybe. Is this worth it? It scores less, but it keeps a good bingo leave. And again, I have the L for a play there. Let's just play Real. I'm not worried. I think that's probably okay. This is a word, isn't it? Yeah, that is. Okay. Or wait, Cabretta. No, that's it, I think. This isn't the word. Yeah. Okay. All right. So there is something available. What about through the I? I don't think anything. A soft leather made from the skins of a hairy South American sheep. That's just such a rich, beautiful definition. We love that definition. And I mean, there are definitely other words in the Scrabble dictionary that are truly delightful. This is one of my favorites. Truly lovely stuff. And then, of course, as I've said to you guys before, This is something that I wouldn't say love. I love is a little strong, but this is something that I relish the opportunity to explain to people about the Scrabble dictionary, right? I'm sure I've mentioned this on stream before, but look at this, right? Necklace, right? Why would the Scrabble dictionary be so horrible, so brutal as to define the word necklace in this way, to punish by putting a burning tire around your neck, right? That's horrible. Why wouldn't they just call it the necklace? Why wouldn't they call it just the thing you wear? The reason is that the Scrabble dictionary pays no regard to the commonality of definitions. The Scrabble dictionary will always define something with the form of the word that has the most inflections. So because necklace, to punish with a burning tire around the neck, to literally kill someone by putting a burning tire around your neck, because that's a verb, it gets defined instead of the noun. Because you get a D, you get the D extension, necklaced, by defining it that way. It's the most efficient way to define it. So that's, I don't know. There you go. It's abstract. Yes, I think I hope I would see abstract if there were an S on the board. So my E got blocked for cabretta. Let me just make absolutely sure that that's true. Yes, it is. NR and UB are not valid. So the question here is this. I have a nice play here. 41 points to the triple. It leaves TT, which... as Salem Ithindil says, 2 consecutive T, not Spanish. Yes. And the other possibility here is I can play Bract for 34, leaving AT. So AT is significantly nicer than TT. This is a really nice 2-tile combination that will mature into a bingo a lot of the time. TT is significantly worse, but how much worse? 34 points versus 41 points. Is it 7 points worse? Well, what else? What else is there to think about here? This opens a few other lanes up there. Bract doesn't open quite as much. The triple, it doesn't do much. It's going to take a lot for this T to hurt me. Well, I don't know. It could hurt. But this is a super close choice, and I'm gonna go with Bract here just because I really feel like AT is that much better than TT. So we're gonna go for it. And we drew poorly enough that it didn't matter either way. When in doubt, what would Owl do? Yeah, Owl is not known to the world yet, but at some point will become the foremost authority on all things Scrabble. Yeah. Yes, Jeremy, completely agreed with that. It is a horrifying word, deeply upsetting for sure, without question. Yeah. No way of sugarcoating that, frankly. But all right, so the Lowry, that's a nice play, putting the Y there. It's worth noting that had I played something else, Hunky, I think, would still be playable there. So I only added a couple extra points to that play. So now what? Do I play Tram for 36, leaving FAV? That would be nice. This is an auto filter brand. It's another sponsored ad. Fram. If only Fram were as good as a Scrabble word as it is at helping your car. Fram. We love Fram here in the Scrabble world, don't we, folks? Ad. Hashtag ad. All right. This is 28. This is the best way to get rid of all my crap off the rack. 24. So there's like... these are very uninspiring. I don't think I have anything through here. I want to get rid of my V. I don't know. This is tricky. This spot is definitely the red alert spot that I want to cover here. Unfortunately, it's not really that easy to do that and score well. Or rather, and it is possible for me to score well, but this is a very bad combination of letters for next turn. But I may have to suck it up unless I can find something better. Favor mat. Format, is this? This might be a compromise worth making. FV is so toxic. I really don't want to keep it. The problem with this is that it takes an E hook, which is, this is just making a really easy scoring spot. And if Blastoise doesn't know it already, he might try it. Oh, man. I don't know. This is tough. I'm going to go with this. I really don't want to keep FV. I could have played Tram. I could have played Forum or something. Maybe Forum was better. If I'm going to play in that spot, I probably should play Forum and not make this big E hook. It's fine. We'll live, hopefully. So I left VA there. At least I drew an E. We'll see what I can do with this. The E would, this looks like what I have to do here. 39 points is a lot. We like 39 points. We don't love putting an H in the triple lane, but like I was saying before, sometimes it's just very difficult to get a lot of points without offering your opponent some amount of points in return. Haha, okay. Sook it, Trebek. That's very helpful because now I can just do this. If I want to play, well, yeah, maybe I want to play my D. 6 more points. As long as I redraw a consonant, anything consonant-ish, this is probably worth doing. But nice play by Blastoise there. So we'll do this. All right. This is not valid in this lexicon. Oh man, the M looks kind of good, but not quite, I don't think. Oh man, it's like tickling my brain. It's tickling my brain that we might have something here, but I don't think so. We'll see. Maybe I'll get a letter. No, certainly didn't get anything better there. Okay, so I need to do my best to get rid of some vowels, and probably I need to use the P to score decently well as well. And once I do that, my odds of bingoing will be quite good on the next turn. So let's see what I can do. I would love to play through this T and get a vowel under here, but I don't think I have a way to do that. I think through this M, even just like AI, no, that's not enough points. Man. Trying to find just the right balance between dumping vowels and trying to score a few points here. Tricky. I feel like this M is where I should be looking. Something about this, but maybe not. Maybe I'm just supposed to play like this. 22 points, leaving AIU. Maybe this becomes... Oh, wait. That's what we want. Yes. If anybody is viewing, if anybody watches my videos that air on the Scrabble Go Facebook page, I just did a video about how nice all of these cat sounds are. Has to be this. This has to be the play. This should have actually occurred to me really quick once I saw the open M, and it sets a nice spot up for my P. Continue. Okay, so we drew the J. That's not what you want to see when you're trying to bingo, but I should at least be able to bingo some, or be able to score, I should say, decently well on my next turn while I continue my quest. I guess it's also worth thinking about plays like this, or maybe even jabs. 33. So, yeah. No tactics. It's me. It was not you. It's me. The old refrain. But yes, I wish I could get this B here. Unfortunately not. That's right. Yes. My black cat. I'm a little disappointed. I haven't, Pilau. Yeah, that's nice. That was a good play. Pilau. That would have been solid as well. That's probably at least as good. I was looking through the L, but for whatever reason, I wanted to go down this way. I wasn't thinking about extending upwards. So that could surely have been a good option. But either way, I'm not bingoing now with the J. I guess now I should play jab. This seems quite clear. 37 points, leave my S, set up an S hook. This is what I want. All right. Now I feel like I should have something. So I have this. 85 points. I think this is a dance, some kind of a dance. I don't know. Oh, man. Okay, so now I have to find something. This is Collins. Oh, wait, this is a word. Okay, so we got one. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Not to glorify that meme. But yeah, maybe, could I have some crazy play here? Let's just quickly, Passad, Sarapi. I don't have anything ending in SS, do I? SE. All right, D, C, we already saw. We don't have passage. Nope. Passage. HIJKL. L. MN. Paisans. Oh! Yes! There we go. The puzzle answer. That's what we're looking for, folks. Okay, a little patience goes a long way sometimes. Look through that alphabet. Oh, man, I could easily have missed that. I had to go through and just quickly sanity check. Quickly sanity check, but it was there. Paisan, Paisan. Who here? This came up earlier today. My Scopely fam, not sure if you guys are in the chat. We were literally just talking on a call earlier today, my Barcelona team and I, that this should be a Scrabble tile. Just that. All right. I'm doing good here. I was already going to play Wiper. This is not great at this score just because I'm opening a couple different scary options that really can be avoided. So maybe I should be playing something like Leaf instead. That's 23. That's so many fewer points. Maybe I should do this. Yeah, this might be the best compromise. The W is not a threat ending in a W is next to impossible. The R is the only thing I'd be worried about at all, and I'm not that worried about it. So that would be 29 as opposed to 36 with a slightly less balanced leave and worse board position by far. So we'll do right. Okay. No, I actually forgot. I forgot how it came up. So don't remember. I just remember it happening. The day is such a blur. Ooh, the X comes down. Nicely done. Nicely played. My time is definitely a small concern. I got to make sure I don't go too far down. This is kind of nice. 32, leaving a whole bunch of consonants. Maybe I don't want to do that. Oh, look at this. That's fun. Look at this. Look at this little formation. You don't see this every day. A play that looks like this doesn't come along every day. I think I'm going to make it just because it looks fun. That's like a cool, yeah, word cubes. And then I can come back and play this. And then I can probably end up playing something there too. Yeah, look at that. Look at this little formation here. Okay, zinger is the play. This is not super, first of all, I don't think there's anything that goes here. It's not super scary to me. Okay, I think rather than just playing Nove or something, I probably should play, maybe I'll just play Clef. I mean, I shouldn't put the C. Yeah, chef's kiss. Very nice. 29 points. I mean, that's a lot. I was considering just, oops, what'd I do there? I did something. There we go. I was considering playing Clang here for 13 just to not open anything, but I think Clef has to be fine. Oh, this is a word. Coin. I think this is just an archaic way of saying coin. Or maybe, I don't remember. Cleaning. Cleaning through the A. Oh, with ugh. Holy crap. That would be insane. I didn't even think about that. I'm not sure I would have seen that. So I drew the blank again. So I'm drawing blanks like crazy. I have full hacks enabled right now. God mode drawing is happening for me here. Yeah, I have this ready to go. Maybe there's some other thing. Let's see. So it's almost certain to end in ing, I would think. Clonging. Congaing. That's not as good as coining because it puts the blank on there on the double letter. So the fact that I can actually get a real letter on there makes this 3 more points than the other play. But yeah, do I have other? I bet I... Songing. Songing is not a word. To sing a song. Yeah, we'll see. But this game, again, going well. Drawing good stuff. Wouldn't say I played perfectly. I definitely like the suggestion earlier on the meow turn. Meow is pretty good, leaving a P, P-A blank, but Pilau in this spot through the L here. So P-I-L-A-U would have been pretty good. All right, Blastoise fishing. We'll just bingo here. Oh my god. Another very good set of letters here, for sure. Probably isn't going to bingo unless Blastoise tries to open something in a last-ditch effort to bingo again, because the tiles are pretty good here. But he's going to have to open. And if he does, I will potentially have points. Points can be spelt like this. Pintos. Pontes, Colin. But even without this, I bet I can play like. Actually, I can't. I don't think I can hit this. In fact, yeah, Paya hook is gonna have to go unused, but that's okay. Even if I don't get a place to play a bingo here, this is like huge enough as a non-bingo play. Just poise and nove, and that will make this whole zone very appealing. Oh, did I miss that girl Goldie? Did I miss that you rated? I'm just seeing now that the host. I'm very sorry for not acknowledging that. Thank you very much. If there was a raid, I didn't see it, but I appreciate the host. So Pintos, yeah. I don't. I'm not seeing where that plays, but that definitely is on the rack. Difference between host and raid. Okay, yeah. So I just know that typically when I raid somebody, it then says that I'm hosting too. Yeah, we'll see if it plays after Blastoise's next move, which it might. Okay, well, there's the E. So the E blocking my nice play. So now my question is, how nasty can I be? If I do this, so there is another O. I have an O and an S. If the O is in the bag, I will for sure be bingoing here in a way that's annoying to block. If the A is in the bag, he will play Dottier, so I probably shouldn't do Pep. Okay, let's not do that. Let's think of something else. Some fun way to fish here. I mean, this is being a little like if this was a tournament, I should be doing this because it's important to maximize your margin of victory. It's not a tournament though, so let me just see. Is there anything I can do? Can I get this P here? Is that the best I can do? Maybe. Oh, I took a time penalty completely needlessly, too. All right, let's do this, actually. Is this better? Dottier. Rotated. A tired. So if the O is in the bag, he'll bingo out with a tired. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Let's do that. So the best that he can do here is like DOE. It's like DOE. True, Gertie. Guilty as charged. Guilty as charged. Yeah, it's very important to maximize every second as my time is ticking 41 seconds over time. Very good point. Could have executed. I could have modeled that behavior a little better. I think it's a very good point. Yeah, Moose. This is a plural already, so it can't take any letter here. So unfortunately, I was not able to play something pluralizing. What's up, Super Trooper? All right, that makes sense with the za play. I guess I will play something. Oh, I have an outplay right here. There we go. Okay, so that was it, and boy, I drew very well. I don't think I missed hugely much. I didn't find every good play that I could have considered, but pretty good drawing most of all. GG Blastoise, that was just I had the goods that time. Another follow. Thank you very much. Boy, I'm getting a slight delay in the follow. Oh, that's Moose. Thank you very much for the follow. So, all right, I think I'll have time. If anyone in the chat wants to challenge me, if anyone is a newcomer and doesn't know the process to challenge, you just have to log on to playscrabble.com, and how it works is you go to the menu, you go to play a friend, and you enter in my name into here, and you pick the one that has this that picture of me holding the check. There's other Wanderer 15s that I think I made these to do testing and stuff, but you want the one with the me holding the check. No worries, Gertchie. Totally fine. Yeah, we have time for one more. Happy to take challenges. This is showing me my Scrabble Go opponents, so yeah, but either that or I'll just play a quick game against a bot. Hey, Dan. Yeah, Wanderers 15. All right, another game with Arlong. Let's do it. He's coming for a rematch. Was a close game, an interesting game the first time, and what can you say? Good stuff. I've got the hacks today, folks. So, yeah, it's going to be very difficult to avoid a bingo going down. For me, I guess it's possible. There also is this word, type of radar system, I believe. Cooperative game where I try to spell oxyphenbutazone. That is actually great content that should happen. Someone needs to do that. For sure. All right. So Oilstone scores 77, and Lotions is going to score similarly. 75. Oilstone scores 2 more points. It exposes an S out in space that's easier to hit, but then again, it also blocks the E of way. Hard to say. See you later, Beth. Thanks for stopping by. Nice to see you. Yeah, and see you soon. Let's hope. The reason I say let's hope is just if you missed it, that I think we're fine, but we had a visitor this weekend that reports that she has COVID. So I'm pretty sure we're okay. And we'll be able to travel soon. But let's hope. Fingers crossed. Yeah, Dustin says, give some advice on how to draw opening bingos. Yeah. I mean, there is an extent to which knowing a lot of them is helpful, and then of course it is objectively the case today that I feel like I'm drawing a ton of them to start the game. So there's a mixture of yes, have I prepared very well by learning the Scrabble dictionary to an absurd degree? Yes. But also that does not preclude me from getting very lucky, which I am. Yeah, Qigong. Let's hope. I would love to get that G. So, yeah, we'll see. The Q is not ideal here. I don't see a great place to do much. Yup, Looniest would have played as well. The reason that I played Oilstone over Looniest is just because Looniest would have extended here, so I would not have been able to reach the triple word score here. So it would have scored slightly fewer. But if you don't know Oilstone, which I think without studying the Scrabble dictionary, I would think many of you guys could put together Looniest, Oilstone. It's a weird word. Very likely that you're going to need to be studying the dictionary to see that. So in many cases, Looniest is going to be your play just because that's the word that is a little more reachable. Odd or resign. So let me ask you, Chris, should I play odd here or here? Should I play this for 5 or this for 9? Does it matter? Maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe either one is fine as long as I can draw the G for Qigong. So yeah, we wait for our long. Well, Dodo is a good play, but I have to be careful because I need that O. Or unless you're saying I'm gonna play through the. Ooh, very nice. Okay, Eurasian. So that is gonna strike back. My early lead is gone, and now it's not really. Oh, here's what I have to do. Unfortunately, this scores 40. I didn't get a G, so I'm going to have to do this and hope for some help for the Q because I do not think there's anything better. Nodding for 40 seems to have to be the play. Ooh, there we go. All right. The U. Thank you so much. No complaints here. So now, I mean, something like that is going to be very helpful if it stays open. If not, do I have some cool? I wonder if I have some play through here. I mean, I always could just do quotas or something like that. Hey, Smurphonics, thank you very much for the sub. Appreciate that. So yeah, there's not too much stream left here. I'm at about the tail end of our 2-hour block here. So I guess normally as soon as I finish this last game, I go into like silence mode as I try to figure out who would be appropriate to get a nice raid. It seems like I've done the last couple raids. I've raided people who were streaming Words on Stream, which is the collaborative anagramming game. And it's funny to me, the response from both of them was they were geeking out so much over like getting the quote unquote official Scrabble raid. It was actually hilarious. Like one could only hope that that would be the default reaction someday to getting the quote unquote official Scrabble raid. Getting people that excited. But yeah, it was funny. It was funny. All right, let's see. So I can play quotas. I could play loquat for slightly more, 32. Do I have... I can play quotable almost. Do I have anything here other than like quit, which is not worth playing due to the vowel imbalance? Bouquet. Like... All right. Okay. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna. Can I get a hell yeah, Scrabble gang? Of course. I mean, something to know about me is that it's very difficult to shame me. So if you want me to say stuff, as long as it's not profane, I'm happy to do it. And if you're subbing, I should have to, do whatever you want practically. So hell yeah, Scrabble gang. Let's do it. Let's do it, Scrabble bros and sisses. All right. Loquat is all right, I guess. I don't think there's anything that much. Yeehaw! Let's do it, Scrabble gang. Yeehaw! Let's play some bingos and slap down them power tiles. We gonna score a hell of a lot of points today. Whatever you guys want. I'm doing my best here. So all right, we almost have. You know what's so close is like we almost have biotech or something, which would be super cool. Biotech. How can I get something in there? Hey, cats, nice little cowboy emote guy. Yeah, yeehaw not being good is completely insane. I can't believe that. That is ridiculous for sure. I'm stunned that that's the case. But it's not somehow. All right, well now Bioteca. What's in there? Anything? I just don't. I don't know. It's going to be very difficult to fit something in there. Not impossible, though. Biblioteca. Oh, my God. Oh, yeah. I have the set right. I should have got the sound effects thing working again because that was a lot of fun. You guys liked that. All right. It's an even game here. This isn't like that's 45 points. Damn. That's a lot. I like good things about this play are that it scores 45 points. Bad things is that it keeps the J. Well, that's kind of nice though. Maybe I draw something good there. Is this a word? No. This is not a word. It takes a Y. Symphony is a word. I mean, the other idea is to just play Johns for 30, but CIB is not that great, and it's certainly not 15 points worse than this, especially making the J spot for myself. So I'm gonna do that. All right, we didn't draw an A, which would have helped. Well, actually, what would I even have drawn here that fit? I need to draw a G or an M. Jam and Jag. That's all that would have fit there anyway. So, we liked it, but it's also important whether I liked it. Well, look, I'm here to have a good time with you guys, and I'm very, I'm a blank slate. What do I like? I like what you like, right? That's isn't that from Coming to America when Eddie Murphy is trying to figure out am I gonna get copyright for that? Isn't that the scene in that movie where she's like, I like what you like? And he's like, yes, but what do you like? And she just doesn't have an answer for him. That's what I am for you guys. Okay. Pegs. So I'm gradually pulling ahead on score. The J is just sitting here. I can't really do much with it. I could just play Zine for 35 and hope that I get a very miraculous draw here. It would need to be absolutely perfect, like A, G, A, M. Very unlikely, but not impossible. If I had an open E, I would consider playing G's. I could play cuz if I want to. I could play cousin. Maybe I should play this. 29 points, blocks up a little bit. This spot is a little concerning to create. Stuff under here could hit really hard. I don't know. These are kind of close in my estimation. I don't really have a strong, unless I'm missing some obvious thing. I feel like this is about as good. Let's do this and hope we draw some vowels, and we could get the miraculous AG and AM combination. Okay, that ain't it. That ain't it. UUD is not it. But that's okay. And I think, can I draw an E and play Jockunder? I don't know. I'm not sure about that. I think Jockund is already a decent play, but well now, what's all this? Do I have some what's my play here? I would need to like I don't know. I might not have anything. That's a nice play, by the way, by Arlong. 3 A's, Abaca. That's not your everyday play. Yep, I think I probably have to play this. and hope for better things to come with this. So let's try this, see what you guys think. JK, RAUND is not valid in this, but that's definitely a good idea to be looking through that A. That's exactly the sort of play that you would want to be playing in that spot. So, given that in this variation, you could play anything and check to see if a word is good, it makes a lot of sense that you would want to place that on the board and just make sure. The same way that I am now going to put this. Okay, so I can't play this, unfortunately. Okay, I bet I have something here. This feels like I should have something. I have Requiem. Oh, wow. Making the blank a Q. I have this. So at the very least, I have a bingo. But let's see if I have something better. Let's see if I have something better than that. So Requiem would be nice. The J in front of pegs. JPEG. Wait, shouldn't what be good? Oh, Jockunder. Yeah. So, this is probably an example of the NWL word list being slightly different. There are some of these weird comparative and superlative adjectives are not in the Merriam list that are in the NASPA list. So I feel like there are a couple words like this. I think this one is valid in this, but like Ivorier is not in the Merriam. Yeah, we do need a Merriam define bot. That's true. It is true. All right, but hold on. Requiem is playable, but if there were something from the S, it would be better. So let's just think for a second. C, D. I'm just going through the alphabet real quick. H, I, J, K. Semi-rude. Like, semi-rude is not a word, but that's the sort of thing that I'm looking for. Yes, that's true. And here's another word that's not. Here's another word that's not in. This is not. If we can get it to do this. Oh my God, this is a very. Is that necessary? Is that wow? The bot definition's coming in hot on what it is to fart. Is that really that vulgar? I mean, come on. To be honest with you, I kind of have to right now. Is that so bad? Am I going to get banned from Twitch here for that? I mean, it's insane. All right, now let's see if I can find a bingo. I am running out of letters in the alphabet, so I'm pretty sure there is not anything from the S, but I don't know for sure. So we'll see. Okay, so I'm going to play... Wait. Hold on. I need to think about this. Is there not anything through this I? Probably not. Through this E? T, I mean. Okay. I am satisfied. I'm playing Requiem. So let me see. So we had anagram. It was Requiem blank, and we wanted to play through this S. Okay, just Requiems. Emeritus I saw on the rack. Didn't fit. Redivivus. Yes. Those are JK. Those are valid for sure. So both of those are. No pun intended. AR. But a lot of the time, nice, Dustin. A lot of the strange, like there are a lot of words in the Scrabble dictionary that the meaning of the word is one of the letters of the alphabet. So for example, here is a word that means the letter H, right? It's AITCH, H. So AR, I believe, is an example of that for the letter R. So there are a lot of words like that. So the whole alphabet, except W, I guess, have words that refer to that letter. Yeah, so there you have it, right? H-bone. So the spelled version of Q, good question, Dan. Maybe that's another exception. So this is like a regular word, but I think that might, as Gertrude says, that might be what is meant by that. Or rather, that might be, how do I want to say? Even though Q, as I was saying before with necklace, the reason that Q is defined that way is that there are more hooks to Q. But if there were no such word as Q to line up for a service, it would probably be defined as noun, the letter Q. Oh, is it? Oh, or CUE. But either way, both of those words are verbs, so they won't be in the Scrabble dictionary as the noun, the letter Q. Oh, there it is. There it is. KUE. Nice. That's right. Of course, that word. Q. Thank you, man from Acme. That helps. That's what we're missing there. So there you have it. There's the Q. So maybe the W is the only one that's not, because A, Y, B, E, E, C, E, E, D, E, 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 F, F. And speaking of EFF, if I want to play EFF, well, EF is good enough. This is the letter F. But this is also a word. However, in this situation, I would probably play this if and only if, because I don't want two I's. Oh, wait, I also have this, too. I can play Fief. There's a lot. Wow, my F's. There's a lot going on with my F's here. F's in the chat. Oh, man, it just got even better. So Arlong plays Moist. No, we don't need to go into that. But Fief for 55 has to be correct. We like that. And look at that. We draw Leakier. It's not likely to play anywhere. Also, see? Strategy. This is Collins. This is a Collins word. I know that. That this word looks very word-like, and it is not playable. Except it is in Collins. Yeah. Why? Why would ear-like be Collins only? I couldn't tell you. I don't know. I don't know why, but it is. So I know some stuff like that. I feel like it's hard to slip stuff like that past me, because I've made it a priority to know that stuff. But it's not impossible. I definitely am not flawless there. All right, Lax. That looks pretty good. I bet I can underlap here. Sear-like or something. I don't even know how this would work. Sear-like. Yeah, probably what I should be doing is underlapping this. So let's see. How would I do it? I want to put an E here. I could put an A here. Alec is not spelt that way. Kale. Oh, wait. Maybe I can play... No. Nothing like that. All right. Maybe it's not going to be as easy as I thought to get in this. Speaking of Q, if you could borrow a word, would it be ça va or Q? Oh, man. Very interesting. Probably va. It would probably be va. Just because the V really... So the reason I say that is because the two-letter words make by far the most impact. So QUE, as important as that would be, cannot compare to any two-letter word. Any two-letter word that's added will have a significantly bigger impact than any three-letter word. Almost all, I mean, maybe there are exceptions to that rule, but not a lot of them. So basically, I would eliminate QUE out of hand, and then I would pick va just because the V needs significantly more help than the C. So that's my rationale for that. All right. 6 in the bag. I'm up by a lot. I can't really see a great way to underlap this, but I bet there must be one, but I'm not seeing it. There might be overlapping possibilities too, but then again, the A doesn't have enough hooks. This is my only hook for either of these spots. So I think I'm just going to play with 6 in the bag. I'm going to play alike and just close this lane, draw something, and move on. Because now I'm up 100. So the only things that can happen here are if Arlong bingos now, I'm just going to score well in the end game. Or if he fishes one tile, I'll score a bunch of points and outrun any bingo that he eventually has. So if you want to help the V, definitely Vu for Deja Vu, Cyber, for sure. I would assume. That would be the single most impactful non-Q two-letter word. VU. Okay, so Arlong just plays bad. That is going to prevent him from bingoing. I think he's realizing, as I just explained, that there is not going to be much chance either way of a victory for him. So now I just need to find a decent place to finish the game. I have weird letters. I guess I probably want to... I only have a minute left. Let's see. Just trying to come up with a way to use a bunch of letters at once, which I can't. He's going to go out next turn, so let me just... Maybe I just play Yob. 25, sure, why not? Let's just take a bunch of points. Zay is almost certainly coming soon, and the Z already is super strong, super good. It doesn't need any improvement, but improvement is likely on the way. So that's coming. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's definitely an interesting conversation of what would Scrabble be like if all of the point values were balanced to make all of the letters roughly even in value. So, okay, there's the final play for Arlong, and that's the final score there. So, I don't think I missed anything. What word can you figure out between these double V's? Yeah, there were a couple Viva, Vive, Vivat, and then the word that Strategy queried, redivivus, or something like that. What was it again? Was this it? Yeah. So there was one. Yeah, Arlong, that's known. So the Merriam list has a few words that are deemed to be offensive. So as you saw when we queried the word fart earlier, it had an offensive definition, and it had a pretty extreme definition. I don't know. I'm sure there's a way of wording it less offensively, but yeah, there is a chance that in the near future we're going to get the NWL word list on the site. So that will be nice. But yes, there are a few words like that are even further for sure. So, all right. So that should do it. Let's see if we can find a good raid target. Somebody that's doing something wordy in particular would be nice. This is the time where if you have somebody that's doing something like that, let me not autoplay this. You should definitely feel free to suggest it. But let me just see. So we have Wordle, words on stream. Crosswords. Who's doing this? I think I've rated this person before. Somebody is doing a ton of Wordles, in fact. But yeah, I don't know. I don't want to do a words on stream raid at each and every time. But it is fun. It definitely is fun to send a massive group of Scrabble players into a words on stream game that's taking place and just watch as we take them to new heights. And I actually like that this guy is named Fat Bob Marley, which is kind of funny. So intended for mature audiences. So this is somebody I don't know. He is doing words on stream right now. So if you guys are watching a lot of Scrabble and itching to get some anagramming done, this will be an opportunity to do that. So let's just see what the response is from this channel. Yeah, Wander 15. Maybe tomorrow. I actually should have time tomorrow and maybe Thursday. Probably not Thursday, but probably tomorrow I can sneak in a raid. It's a stream at some point. So anyway, thank you very much for all the games, chats, follows, subs, and all of that. And yeah, next stream should be Extra Typo on Thursday. Let's have some fun with Fat Bob Marley playing words on stream. And I'll catch you guys later.